Hello everyone, it's Tin.
And Olga.
Welcome to our channel.
Have you ever traveled anywhere by airplane? If you have, you know what a hassle it is when you get ready and you have to pack everything and you have to make sure that you have the right stuff in your suitcase, that you don't pack the prohibited items, and then when you arrive to the airport, you realize that something is missing or you could have done something better. And then if you haven't traveled anywhere by airplane, you're in luck today because we are going to share some tips with you that we have gathered over the course of the past few years. And these tips are designed to help you get a more enjoyable experience while on the airplane. And we really hope that you enjoy the tips that we're going to tell you about today. Tip number 1 is that you have to take some gum with you, and if you have breath mints or hard candy, you have to take it with you if you want to have an enjoyable experience, because when you take off and land, there is a change in pressure and your ears start to pop, and it's just not a pleasant feeling. One time it actually scared me a lot. When we were landing, my ears were stuck and I couldn't hear anything for a very long time, and I was freaking out, and I didn't have a candy with me, so I really wish I did. So that's tip number 1. Bring some chewing gum or some hard candy, breath mints. It will freshen your breath and help you avoid the ear popping on the airplane.
And for tip number 2, bring a pillowcase with you so that you can stuck some clothes in there in case you have like a long layover, or if the pillow that you get on the airplane is too small for you, you can just put some clothes in there and then close it to make your own pillow, so you can lay on the bench or the seat in the airport, or help you put in the back of your seat to kind of help support so your back won't hurt after a long flight. So yeah, pillowcase, very helpful.
Yeah, that's a good tip. And tip number 3 tip number 3 is that you have to support your neck and back with a pillow, what Tian mentioned in the second tip. But this is very important actually, because if you sit for a long period of time, everything starts to ache. Like we've been there 10 hours on the plane, 13 hours on a plane.
No.
It's just hard for your body. So if you have a nice little pillow, sometimes they do give you a pillow, but if you have an extra one, it would be really nice.
Yeah.
It would be really cozy if you can support your lower back or support your neck when you sit and enjoy your movies or whatever you're doing.
For tip number 4, you know how like when you pack your clothes in a suitcase and when you get to your destination and you open the suitcase, all your clothes smell kind of weird. Have that like
Airplane
wet
smell.
Yeah, airplane smell, because it's in the freaking storage, and you know, with the temperature change and the moisture, it made your clothes smell weird. So in order to make that little smell better, you can always get one of those dry sheet and just kind of tuck in between your clothes when you pack them, so when you open it, it will smell like fresh and really nice, so you don't have wearing this clothes that smell weird around, or you have to do laundry when you get to your destination. No, you want to open your suitcase, put on some clothes and explore, right? So yeah, put some dry sheet in your clothes when you pack. Will definitely improve the clothes smell when you get to the destination.
Yeah, and then next tip is tip number 6, and it's to put how do we do this? It's tip number 6. You probably should put a sticker that says fragile on your suitcase, just to make sure that the porters do not mess with the suitcase too much, because they literally just throw them around. They don't care what's in your suitcase. It may be a bottle of wine, and maybe, I don't know, a glass set for your parents or something like that. They don't care. So you have to first make sure that you pack it, like wrap it in like 100 layers of your clothes if you can, and if you cannot, you should probably get a fragile sticker. This is fragile, and just stick it on your suitcase, and that's how they will know that they have to be a little bit extra cautious with your suitcase.
Yeah,
it hopefully should help, right?
Yeah, definitely. And that leads us to tip number 7, which it made your suitcase stand out, because you know, like, yeah, a suitcase, like you probably can find the same suitcase, like 100 of them in the airport. So you know, when you wait for your suitcase to arrive and in the suitcase area, you want to, like, you know, spot out your suitcase right away, so you can go ahead and, you know, get out of the airport and explore your destination. So it's always good to kind of add some detail to your suitcase. Like oh yeah, usually do was she would tie like a ribbon with different color on like the handle of the suitcase, and it really helped. Like it stick out right away, and we can spot our suitcase. And last time we went to Vietnam, like we have some boxes with us, and we will like glue some fake leaf like sticker. Yeah, we had like
Paper
some
leaves.
leaf a sticker of like leaf, and we just like stick them on our box and suitcase, and that help us pick our suitcase right away. So yeah, always try to make sure that you can spot your suitcase by adding some detail to it to make it stand out.
Yeah, because no matter how well designed or standing out your suitcase you think it is, it's just not. I have a red suitcase which I thought was special suitcase because it was red, but then I realized that like 10 other people had the same color of the suitcase, and it just was really hard to pick mine, which I managed to do in the end. So yeah, that was a stressful experience for me. And next tip is tip number 8. It's hard for me. I don't even do that anymore because it's so hard. It's to use the ziplock bag for your toothpaste or your cosmetics, liquid cosmetics that you may take on the plane, like a face wash or something like that. First of all, they have the volume limitations on how much you can actually carry, but whatever you can carry, you should put in a ziplock bag and make sure it's sealed, because due to the changes in the pressure on the airplane when it takes off and then lands, the contents may leak out. So you wouldn't want this to be everywhere, all over your food or all over your clothes or something like that in your knapsack. So just to prevent it from leaking out, you have to put it in a ziplock bag and make sure that it's maybe like in a separate compartment, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, you don't want like your lotion or your face wash to like explode and like smear over your clothes, and
Right, that would be a bummer.
yeah, that sucks. And for tip number 10, number 9, number 9,
Number 9. Yep.
number 9, lost count.
Too many tips.
Yeah. For tip number 9, if you travel and bring some jewelry with you, and you don't want to like bring some jewelry box with you, you can always use the medication device boxes that you can get from the store. Those are really good to store your jewelry. Like it's small and compact, and you can just put your jewelry in there, and you can use those days. You can divide.
I'm going to wear this on a Friday.
Yeah, red earring on Friday, blue earring on Monday, I don't know, something like that. So, but yeah, those things are cheap too, like $1. Or you can go to one of those thrift store. They have plenty of those there too. You can get them for like maybe 50 cents or something. So that will save you some money and also save you the time to find your jewelry and stuff. So yeah, that's another tip to kind of help your travel a little easier.
Yeah, and I can do this one. Tip number 10.
Yes.
Tip number 10 is to take an empty bottle with you, or maybe a tumbler, like a refillable container, because you probably know that they do not allow any liquids past the customs point when you take off your shoes and get scanned and everything. They do not allow any water there, unfortunately. And it's kind of expensive to buy water and anything really in the duty-free area, so you wouldn't really want to spend like $5 or maybe, I don't know, from $3 to $5 on a bottle of water. So what we would do, we would get a bottle of water with us, and then we would drink it as we go, and then if we don't drink it, we'll pour it into the sink, and then we just take this empty bottle with us, and it will scan just fine. And then as you are in the duty-free area, they have some water fountains by the restroom area or somewhere, and you can just fill it up right there for free, and you have plenty of fresh water in your bottle. You don't have to spend like $5 on the bottle of water.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's a pretty good tip.
Well, that's the end of our video. I hope you guys find this useful and or helpful. Some of the tips, will help you prepare for your trip next time and make it more enjoyable.
Definitely.
Yeah. So if you find our video helpful and you like it, feel free to click on the like button and subscribe to our channel for more, fun and useful video in the future. And if you have any tip or advice for other user or for us, feel free to leave a comment below and let us know. So thank you for watching. See you next time.
Bye.